Alright, man, we got UFC 5 gameplay from Martial Mind, guys. Now, I heard this game was an exact copy and paste of UFC 4, but I've never seen any type of, like, trailer, gameplay footage of this game. We are finally getting into the full gameplay of UFC 5, and we're going to see if this game really is a copy and paste. Now, if this game is going to be a copy and paste, at least keep my jabs. Keep the same jab animation in the game, please. Please, and don't touch the submission. I heard they made a huge adjustment to the submission, but I hope it's still that same thing where you can chase around the guy. Now, the clinch, I know for a fact they didn't touch the clinch. So, let's just go into the gameplay, guys. Let's just go into it. Like the video, subscribe. Okay.
It's an elbow. Spinning elbow.
Spinning elbow still there.
Right there. To the body, to the head, to the body. I'm just trying to survive.
That gameplay didn't look bad. This is the walkout. Oh, I need to know this. I need to see how this looks. Especially for the My Career feature. Oh, I'm going to kill the walkout.
Bantamweight contender Marlon Chito Vera. He's realized a lot of success in the UFC, but Daniel, you can point to his alignment with Jason Perillo as the real jumping off point when he went from sort of contender to bona fide championship hope.
Sometimes.
Please don't do that fucking. Okay, I was about to say. Please don't just cut off to the fucking cut man. The guy putting the lotion on the face or some shit. Let's get the full walkout.
Perillo and Chito Vera.
Get the entire walkout.
The right coach for him in the sense that he allows for him to still be him, but still guide him. Chito Vera is a fantastic striker.
Whoever made Gatorade made this out of crack. Golly.
Let's see how he uses that to his advantage tonight.
Some people have suggested at times he plays with his boot a little bit, but more often than not, it hits the disposal.
The Marlon Vera model looks cold, man. They kept good detail of all these, you know, the cornermen, the security guards, Herb Dean. They put good details into it. Some of the fans. Okay. I don't like how light the ring is, though. It's too light for me, you know, but who am I to complain, right? Corey Sandhagen.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing
now, I hope this animation, like this whole thing, is just not for red corner and blue corner, and this is just their walkouts. I hope you could actually make a custom entrance, bro. Please, UFC, at least give us a copy and paste of someone like John Jones, Corey Sandhagen, I don't know, Sean O'Malley or some shit, Aljamain Sterling. Please don't just do this where it's only 2 animations to these walkouts. Please, I beg of you. That's all I'm asking for.
Wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines.
Corey Sandhagen looks solid, though.
He's able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He's able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down.
You know, can somebody walk fast as fuck? Usually you have somebody walking fast as fuck. You have somebody coming out with a Brazilian flag, American flag. Can we do the little things like that to help our players be better? Can you go ahead and just celebrate with the fans? Like, is the little things like that possible? That's what I'm curious about. But this is a solid walkout. Fight of the night winner, very high strike. Okay, you guys can't see that on the bottom left, but
the Sandman, Corey Sandman.
Wow, that's
Steps
good.
inside the octagon, he's ready to fight.
That's good, Gatorade. Oh man, that's good.
All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap.
Okay. All right, the fight card seems pretty solid itself right here too. You have to get this part of the fight of the game right. The fight card, you can't mess up on that.
All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
We didn't get Bruce Buffer part.
Alrighty, Corey Sandhagen versus Marlon Chito Vera. I am using Chito Vera.
Now the strikes are dirt the same. Besides a few animation changes, like that little front kick right there, it was a little bit different.
Chito
Look
Vera
at that front kick from Marlon Vera.
and Romero is using Corey Sandhagen.
I like that animation.
This was
but
a solid fight, man. I can't wait for you guys to watch this whole entire thing.
Oh, this is the same animation where you could jab to the face and then to the body. This is the same thing.
We start off with a
that
few kicks.
oblique is solid though.
I'm using Chito Vera, and of course with Chito, he loves those very flashy kicks, right? He'll throw his hook kick to the
I'm looking
head,
at the stamina when they throw strikes.
He does love the front leg side kick to the leg.
I don't know if I'm going crazy, but that little kick right there Marlon Vera just did, I don't know if that's enough stamina taxing, man. These sons of bitches, these kickboxers, these calf players that likes to kick, you have to hurt them, penalize them for all these fucking kicks. And that kick Marlon Vera did,
he does love.
You see, Corey Sandhagen just do a kick. That's not enough.
The front leg.
But let's look at that Marlon Vera kick. Like, that's not enough stamina gone. Like, you gotta have a huge stamina bar to have your shit this low. Basically what I'm trying to say is, for Marlon Vera to throw that kick and his stamina to only go down that much is ridiculous. You have to at least have 96 stamina plus for it to look like that. That's all I want to say, but let me not keep pausing.
The oblique to the legs as well.
I'm not mad at it, as long as I got my jab.
Of course, that front kick to the body. And with Corey Sandhagen, of course, he's a very technical striker.
I like that double jab.
But that's not the only thing he does.
Oh, that's nasty.
Fought in real life. Corey
Can I see a jab to the body?
A very grapple-heavy style. As Romero gets the fight to the ground.
Okay, L2. What happens if you do L2?
And that style, of course, allowed him to defeat Chito Vera. He probably would have been able to do it with just striking, but of course, you make things so much more
difficult. It's the same ground game to deal with. Literally the same ground game.
Or striking as well as grappling with them.
Because they got this ground game on deck. I'm curious to see how the submission feature is.
Right there, I'm trying to get myself back to full guard, but he's doing a very good job of denying everything. He transitions to side control. I believe I recover right there. I go sprawl.
Oh, man. Thank God they had that sprawl to the body punch. Oh, man. Guys. Oh, you guys are in trouble this year. I kid you not. This is the same animation. This is the same exact game from last year. Well, I started playing the game last year. I didn't go through the 3-year bullshit process you guys went through. But they have that same thing. The same punch to the body that got me to Division 20. The same jab animation that got me to Division 20. I just need to see, do they have the jab to the body?
This position right here, right there, I go.
You know, can you throw that right hand to the body to
pause? He makes his way to mount, and I believe he goes for a triangle right here. There we go. He goes for this triangle right here. Now, for me to get out of this, I faked.
Oh, that's a hard animation. That's beautiful.
I faked an escape. He denied it, which used up his stamina, and I started to struggle. He noticed I was struggling.
No, I'm confused. How do you
used up his stamina, and I started to struggle.
What does a struggle mean?
He noticed I was struggling. He abandoned the submission and rolled me back directly into mount, which is very smart. That struggle mechanic is going to come in handy when two players know exactly what they're doing in terms of the submissions, right? When you don't want to stall, when you want your opponent to move, you start to struggle, and that forces them to do something. They have to do something.
Oh, so that's the new I'm telling you guys, man, I'm like Kurt Angle in this submission game. You hear me? I'm going to find 30 different ways to make you tap. I'm telling you, look at my stats. I got more submission wins than knockouts. I have at least over 300 submission wins. I'm telling you guys. You guys are in trouble if this is the new feature. Huge trouble.
Right here, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get submitted. I noticed this heel hook. He enters the armbar. He tries to go for it right away. I deny it and immediately.
How did he do that? How did he do that? They're only showing from Marshall's point of view, so that's the only bad part about the submission thing. But we can see the defensive side.
He tries to go for it right away. I deny it and immediately hitchhiker.
You look like you clicked the struggle button. Now let's see Marshall go for his.
He tries to use the
submission.
cage to roll me over, but that is a very difficult transition to get.
Try the Darce
I
choke.
get him into
Okay.
a Darce, and I actually go
Oh, that's how it works.
for it right away, right off the bat. Sometimes you can catch your opponent off guard like this, right? Because typically, when you enter seamless submissions, you
What
don't
happened?
go for it right off the bat. Like, you wait a little bit, maybe you try to fake them out, maybe you try to struggle, try to see what they're going to do. But sometimes when you enter it and you go,
Man,
you
I
just
need
go
another
for the sub,
Gatorade. That's
it can really
good.
catch the player off guard, and I think that's what
Wow.
happened right there.
That's good.
So solid first round, a lot of grappling, very good striking, and the fight has just
Damn, the guy didn't even take a rest. Are we not gonna show the highlights again? I actually like that feature, the highlights. You know, you get some time to rest.
begun.
That's too fast. Okay, thank you. I was about to say.
This is a very fun matchup. We've done this matchup a few times now, me and Romero, and he's really, really, really good with Corey Sanhagen. And Corey is not easy to use. But in my opinion, he's definitely easier to use
I
in
like
the
that
UFC fight.
Darce
He feels so
choke,
much-
man. When you get somebody in that side control, like, I'm going to be on side control for at least 2 minutes of the round. You're going to be so tired of the side control. When I go for that Darce choke, Habib Nurmagomedov style, shit is going to get ugly.
But in my opinion,
I'm telling you, I'm one of those guys. Don't think I'm going to play like Marshall Mind, Prioxis. This is going to be simulation fighting. No, I'm going to exploit this game.
that we've seen in the game.
I'm going to fuck you up.
A lot of fighters feel they feel better, especially the taller fighters like that. The tall man tax that we had.
This
in
is the
UFC
same
before,
animations
where
though,
if you're
man.
using a
Nothing
tall
different.
fighter, it felt like
I
you
want
were
to see the
fighting
flash
underwater.
KO.
That has essentially
But
been
this is the same
removed,
thing.
and they feel so much better now.
The
So round number
impact
two,
on the
he goes
punches
for
and
a
kick
wheel
is a
kick,
little
I go
bit
for a
different
turn-in
though.
Side kick to the body, front kick to the head. The
That front kick was different. I don't know if I like it too. I like the
he
old
goes
one,
for a
but
wheel kick. I go for a turn-in side kick to the
that one ain't bad. That's a little bit quick though. He threw that in a nanosecond.
body, front kick to the head, denied. Nice jab to the head, into the to the hook to the body. And you can see he's loading up, right there, he's loading up a block counter. Let's see.
He
I
decided to
tried
stay on
his
the
get
floor.
up. I'm going to go for it again. He denies it again. I believe I went for it twice. He enters my legs right off bat. Tries to go for it. I deny it. And he makes his way to side control.
How did he deny it? I'm confused. How did he deny it? Did he hold the right did he hold R2 and then deny
Tries
the
to go
shit?
for it. I deny it.
I'm confused how he denied
And
that.
he makes his way to side control. Beautiful grappling.
Did he click the struggle button?
Beautiful grappling. We're really keying in on what each other is doing. Right there, he attempts to get me into a guillotine. I'm able to deny the guillotine. I go to half guard again because I don't want him, again, beating up my body.
Same shit though. How does the clinch
Fake
look,
that,
man?
fake
Let's get to
that.
the clinch.
He tries to transition the mounts. He's denying everything.
Hey, we got an idea
Doing
on
a
how
good
the
job
floor
of keeping
looks.
him in half guard
We
as well.
understand it.
Definitely don't want him going to mount.
Submission is a
but I
little bit
believe he
weird,
might-
but
he gets
whatever.
It right there. Yeah, he sneaks it in.
Um,
I try to transition, but that
let's
fails.
see how the
He gets me
clinch
into
looks,
this
please.
triangle
Can
again,
we get
but I
there,
deny
please?
it this time, and I see that heel hook. I'm like, let's see. I
Let's
enter
see.
the heel hook. It actually
Let's see the transitions it says.
works. Now, right there, he's
Yeah,
going to try to
okay.
escape. Nope, I deny the escape. I start to struggle. He tries to race right there, and I go for it. I deny it, and then I go for the actual heel hook. He tries to race, and that puts him into this calf slice. It is beautiful.
Wow, I like that animation, but both stamina bars are down, and it looks like Romero is losing this battle on the submission. Look at his submission bar.
Calf slice right there. So his bar is really low right now, and it will take one more. If I get him in one more submission and actually complete it, that'll be GG's.
Ah, that's how it works. Nah, don't do me like that. It should be one attempt at the submission, and that's it. Maybe that submission feature might be good if you have him sitting on your, like if you're doing the back sitting shit. I don't know.
He's back up.
But I have to attempt
Try
to
to jump
submit
on
him
his
3
back.
times in order
He
to
denies the
submit
first
him.
one. I get the second
Excuse
one.
me?
He fakes that. Actually goes backside.
Same
gets it.
animation. Wow.
Right there, I try to take back mount. He
Like,
denied
and that's not a real animation to go to backside, bro. Like,
Really
they
goes
still have
backside,
that.
gets it. And right there, I try to take back
Like,
mount. He
I
denies it.
love Martial Mind to death, man, but another thing, man, Martial Mind is not being real. Martial Mind is getting a bag from the UFC 4. Not UFC 4, EA Sports. You can tell. Because, man, Martial Mind, the thing is, you're not saying that this shit is the same shit. I haven't heard Martial Mind said that this is the same fucking copy and paste game. What's new besides the graphics and the fucking stamina bar and the name? There's nothing
very
new.
timely deny. He rolls himself into full guard. Very good. Now, I really like Chito Vera because he has a lot of the submissions that I want, but right there I get rolled into a triangle, but I figured he was going to...
This game is $100?
Try to go mount, and I deny it. Because he was trying to use that to get back on top.
Come on, Marshall. Come on, Marshall. You ain't bring that up now one time.
Submissions right now, you can actually use it to find top position. If you don't
like, I don't mind Marshall. Like, to be honest, Marshall has been talking about a lot of positives of the game. Like, he's talked about the submissions. He's talked about things being beautiful. The striking, the punch animations been beautiful. The impact of the punch, all that shit is beautiful. But Marshall, can we get to the realization of what the fuck is going on? I don't know, Marshall. Stop doing that, bro. Stop it, bro. I don't know if UFC paying you that bag. Actually, if they're paying you that bag, keep on going. I ain't gonna lie. No cap.
You can improve your position. And it takes a lot of bravery to try to deny that, because, man, if you miss that deny and it ends up being that they're trying to get to actually lock in a submission, it can be very bad.
Wow.
So those of you that are like starting new with the game, when it drops, I would not worry about denying the transition. Just focus on denying the submission itself. That right there. You don't want to be denying that until you're very, very
like, that's the same animation. Like, can we get a better judo throw than that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that right there.
Look at
you don't want to be denying that until you're very, very
I don't like that,
with
bro.
this system.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round number 3.
All you had to do was put UFC 3. If you wanted to do copy and paste, like literally you could have copied UFC 3's mechanics on the grappling and put UFC 4 mechanics on the striking. If you really want, that's all you had to do with copy and paste, and then you have a brand new game. And to be honest, you can copy and paste that brand new game that you just did, putting those two games together, and you can just copy and paste it on another game with brand new graphics. Like, that was the remedy just to fix this game. Just put UFC 3 mechanics on this shit. You didn't even have to change the cheesy knee and elbow striking.
Now,
you could have kept the knee and elbow. That wasn't even a huge problem.
From here, Romero really tried to keep the fight standing from here.
Like, can we see knees
he definitely has the advantage
I'm
over
curious
me
about that.
on the feet.
Oh, okay.
And in the grappling, I would say, when it comes to the actual submissions, I'm slightly better than he is.
Like, look at the stamina. Look how much stamina he's losing.
He is closing that gap really, really, really quickly.
Like, these guys are rumbling, and this is only round 3. Like, this is their stamina, all that ground control, all of that work, and they're in round 3, and this is how their stamina looks. Only a quarter of it's been gone.
There we go.
Come on.
Pushes me back right there. And right there, I'm just trying to work the jab. He knocks
That's
me down.
the only thing that's like...
What does he do?
This is going to be like some Dragon Ball Z back and forth, go crazy shit.
Back to striking. I missed that hook kick. Nice. Front leg side kick to the body. Beautiful combination.
Like, this is ongoing pressure on both sides. This is non-stop pressure. Look at the stamina bar. This is something that I'm pretty sure they can fix.
Wheel kick to the head right there.
but
I go for this roundhouse, but he blocks it very
let's
well.
see the difference
He does a very
between
good
round
job of
3
blocking
stamina
the
and round
kick
4.
and then immediately teeing off. Right there, he actually goes for the takedown. Beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful take.
Look at, he took him down, but no one's stamina went down. Look, after the takedown, no one's stamina went down. His stamina went down transitioning to get to his back for the takedown.
Beautiful. Look at this.
But once he picked him up, nothing happened.
Beautiful.
Marshall's stamina went down by a hair.
Takedown. A lot of takedowns from this in the game in UFC 5 will definitely have to come against the cage, because takedowns in the open right now definitely need a lot of work. He gets that takedown for the body damage. I knew that's why he did it, and he gets right back up. And so I start working his body a little bit to make sure that mine is not the only one getting worked. He teeps me to the body, overhand, completely blocked. There we go, working the body. I shoot a takedown, but he denies it.
I like the jab, man. If they're gonna keep this copy and paste, I keep my jab in there.
Finds himself in really good position.
That's all I'm asking for. If you're gonna copy and paste this shit,
I believe he starts
keep that jab.
body again, but I'm like,
and I'm happy that it's there at least.
Make my way to half guard. He tries to pass into.
I haven't been really listening to Marshall.
Right now,
to be honest.
I know that, man. I need just one submission. If I can get him, if I can just get him into a submission, I know. I just need one more. But he gets the top mount. I see that heel hook again. I'm thinking, man, should I do it? Should I do it? Right there. Did I deny that? I denied that. There we go.
Like this game, I'm still gonna buy the game. I know I'm talking a lot of trash about it. I'm still gonna buy the shit. They're still gonna get my $100. Yeah, I know. EA has been good. Like, these guys been good at taking my money. I gotta give them credit where it's due. But man, number one, this isn't crossplay too. I heard that also. But besides it not being crossplay, Marshall Mine, come on, bro. Say the negatives of the game, man. Look, like the fact that he only brushed a hair over the open like when the open cage takedowns. He says the best way to get a takedown is to clinch him onto the cage. Let's not brush over that like just by a hair, just by a smudge. Let's talk about that. Why is that? Let's show that animation. But
he was trying to get me into an armbar right there. I try to escape in the other direction. He's gonna try the same exact submission. I deny that as well. I definitely don't want him entering the armbar. We don't want that. I try to heel hook one more time, but can't fool.
And that heel hook animation is so ugly. Just look at it.
We don't want.
Like, just look at it. Just look at that heel hook
as well.
animation.
I definitely don't want him entering
Hideous
the armbar.
animation.
We don't want that. I try to heel hook one more time.
Like, what is that?
But can't fool the man twice. So far this fight's good.
I actually kind of like the message. Okay, they still have the same messages. Respect. Hey, great fight, close one, good fight. The no respect thing.
And right there, I just start trolling.
Okay, so
I start trolling. I go, no respect. I start trolling. He goes, wow. Oh man. Some of these character models are so beautiful too, man. Like as I'm watching this thing back, they're so gorgeous.
You can still do that?
If you guys are enjoying the video,
okay, that's a new animation.
Definitely leave a
that's
like.
a new animation.
It helps.
I thought it was gonna do that shit where it takes you straight into the back. We just pulls a motherfucker's back and you just add the rear naked choke.
And once again, thank you so much to EA for actually allowing me to upload some gameplay.
Damn, I'm mad that Gatorade
Look at
is
the
over.
combination this man is ripping.
So now, to start off round 4, the stamina bar hasn't really moved much. It maybe moved a smudge for Marshall Mine from round 3. Hold on, we stopped at 14 minutes and 29 seconds. Let's see how it looked before. 14 minutes, 29 seconds. That's where we stopped at. Okay. Let's see how did the stamina bar look before. Yeah, this is how the stamina bar looked in round 3. So when you go in 14 minutes, the shit barely moved. What the fuck, EA?
Some gameplay.
Wow, EA. This game might... Hey, EA. I don't know what you're doing with this copy and paste shit. Martial Mind, I love you, but bro, you gotta point these things out, bro.
Look at the combination this man is ripping right now.
This is the same combinations from UFC 4.
Right there, he falls in love with the jab.
We don't need to show love to the combinations. We don't. It's the same shit from UFC 4. Let's talk about what's going on, the new features, and the...
Into the lean and strike.
Whatever, man. I'm talking too
You'll
much.
notice he's going to start doing it over and over again, and I'm like, stop.
I'm talking too
Stop.
much.
Romero would do that. He'll find one thing, and then he'll just troll you with it over and over again until you catch on. Then he'll stop.
Let's see how did the body kick affect the stamina.
He'll just troll you with it over
I guess.
and over again until
guess.
you catch on. Then he'll stop. Right there, front leg side kick to the body, and my body health is just getting butchered right now.
You should be exhausted, man.
Muscle him to the K.
All of that groundwork onto the floor, all of those submission attempts, all that high volume striking.
From there,
You guys have a lot more rounds left. You guys should
Dump
go
him.
extra
There we
4
go.
rounds with the stamina bar.
yeah, I think everybody definitely needs to start getting a lot better when it comes to that, when it comes to the cage takedowns, because like I said, that is where a lot of takedowns will have to come from in UFC 5, especially if you're facing someone that knows what they're doing, because takedowns in the open will be very difficult. Bro, the tattoo.
Why is it difficult? Why is it difficult? That's all I want to know. Is it difficult because it's easy just to deny it? Like it's not, or is the animations of it ugly? Why? Don't just say that. Like, give me something. Give me a reason why. I don't want to speculate why. Just tell a nigga why.
Tattoos on Chito Vera, bro. They like, I don't know why I'm just keying in on this right now. They're so beautiful. I think they did such a very good job with a lot of these character models in UFC 5. The animations on the feet, they need a lot of work, man, in terms of fighter uniqueness, where I'm still talking to them about it. Don't think that I haven't, don't think I've stopped.
Oh, wow. Faster takedown animation. Oh, man, the guy didn't even move. He didn't even get into the hips.
Where I'm still talking to them about it. Don't think that I haven't.
Look, he didn't even get into the hips. That's all he went. Oh, gotta push on that.
Don't think I've stopped complaining
That's
about
ugly.
that. I've been complaining about strike animations longer than anybody else on YouTube, and I haven't stopped doing it. You know, it still bugs me. It still annoys me that a lot of the animations, a lot of fighter animations have stayed the same, and they're not as unique as they should be. But in terms of these character models and some of the newer animations they've added to the game, I gotta give credit where it's due.
No, don't give him credit where it's due. I don't care about the character model. To be honest, these sons of bitches could have looked the same as UFC 4 with the same body types. To be honest, I think the body types are damn near the same. Corey Sandhagen and Chito Vera don't look like they got much of a difference in body type. To be honest, all I needed was just the ground game to be different, the clinch to be different. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for.
Head kick. Oh, beautiful.
Do you understand how important that clinch is? Man, I'll put a motherfucker in that clinch for a whole round. The whole round. Now, all of a sudden, you have to be worried of my clinch? Because I'm kneeing the fuck out of your body off the clinch? All those little punches I'm gathering from the clinch? All that work I'm doing from the clinch? Knees to the head. You guys know what I'm talking about, that side knee to the head. Bam. All that work you can do in the clinch. Stomp on the toes. Everything. Shoulder bump to the head. What? All that work you can do in that clinch. And then you could take the back. Jump onto his back. Get a submission choke. That clinch is important. That's what I needed that clinch for. Because if I can go ahead and make you worry about the clinch, And then I can also follow up on the next round with taking you down to the floor and putting you through a whole different gauntlet. Or maybe just going for the knockout. You know what I'm saying? Different ways to combo it up. That's how important that clinch was to me, UFC. EA Sports. I keep saying UFC. EA. Marshall, you got to talk about this shit. This is 3 years in development, Marshall. And we only got player and models to speak for it. The player models is the only thing that can speak for this shit right now. What other thing? Like, come on. Only thing I can see is some titties right here. Okay, I guess. Besides that, Bruce Buffer, okay. Besides that, like, what the fuck is brand new about this game? The stamina bar is solid. These guys can go a whole nother 4 rounds with the stamina bar. This is round 4 with all this transitioning with submissions, all this takedown to the floor, and you still are damn near not even halfway tired? That's crazy. Sandhagen was throwing pretty good body shots to Marlon Vera too. Solid body shots. Where at least he should have been halfway stamina barred.
Round number 4. This fight's really starting to heat up. Sends me back right there. As I'm watching this back, I should have fought harder to get this fight back down to the ground and really try to get him into a submission again.
Like, why? Like, come on. Like, that's a good, like, okay, that's his game plan, but, like, you know, like, take him down to the floor more with Marlon Vera?
Fighting with this man is always so fun.
That's interesting.
Right there, spin to the body.
Hey, I gotta give
Nice side step.
Marshall my credit though. He paying bills, boy.
Butchered, man.
That boy playing bills.
Right there, I rock him though. He does a very good job of defending when he's rocked. Man has one of the best defense I've seen in this game. I drag him to the ground at the end of the round because.
And this is he's not throwing any shots to Marshall too, man. I've been watching a whole bunch of Marshall Mind tutorials.
Look at the gash on.
I've been really tuned into Marshall Mind for a long time, guys. This is the first UFC YouTuber I've watched, and I still watch.
That kick is what caused it.
But this is brand new, man. Right there. I'm not seeing my boy Marshall Mind talk about anything. Right,
you see, like, there's no cut right there.
He's not keeping it real right now, man. The cut animation is good, though, I will say.
It lands, forehead gets busted open. Nice touch.
Ready to fight?
But come on, Marsh.
Let's get it. This is round number 5, the last round.
Round 5, and this is their stamina bar, man.
Now, this is the round where things start to go downhill for me. Because he starts to really up his aggression on the feet. And Romero can be very dangerous when he decides to really start going with the aggression.
That's a lot of fucking strikes to be throwing in round 5. This is a lot of strikes to be throwing in round 5. Wow. Look at the volume of the strikes. Look at the power of the strikes in round 5.
Land a combination while he's trying to
These
throw
guys
a kick.
are far from exhausted. I need to see
working
stamina
out like
stat for him at least. CM Punk could go 5 rounds
like,
if you really
right
work.
There, I get rocked. I'm like trying to move my head.
This stamina,
so I don't die.
Like, look, this stamina bar, and like, look at all these strikes. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Damn, Marshall Mind record this shit in 4K. Damn. That boy has a PC. All right. Look at a knee.
You notice, like,
1,
a very
2,
right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-piece combination. And this is a fucking stamina bar, UFC 4. That's crazy. 4.5. I mean, I keep saying UFC 4. 11 punch combo. He had to stop for a quick second. And the recovery to his stamina bar is too quick, man.
Occasionally he'll switch up.
That's too quick.
Combinations. He'll throw.
Marshall, you gotta point that out, Marshall.
Properly, like 1, 2, 3. And then
That's
sometimes he'll switch it
ridiculous.
up where he'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. It's something that you should definitely try to do more, and I'm trying to do more of that. Like, not every single combination has to be thrown boom, boom, boom. Sometimes you can go boom, 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 and just mix up the rhythm of the combos, and it can really throw off the opponent. And that's why it's very difficult for me to, like, slip straight him or to duck counter him or essentially to use head movement to counter, because he breaks up that rhythm very well.
Hey, man, I'm telling you right now, if you play the online feature at least, if you don't get a knockout and you leave this shit to the judges, good luck. You better go ahead and get finished.
Like right there, he actually goes jab, jab, straight. And then other times
you can see Marshall Mind's body
straight,
health too.
Jab, straight.
Yeah, when next time he hits him to the body, you're gonna see his body health.
Like right there, you see that? That jab. Then he goes cross. Then jab, cross. It's really good.
Look at his body health, bro. This guy is getting munched up on the body. Look at the stamina. Like, that's it. Even they're saying, yo, his lungs are collapsing. Look, they showed the lung animation. Like, the lungs are collapsing, bro.
Really good to mix up the rhythm. Like
how is this guy still
right here, he goes
breathing right
ultra
now?
instinct.
Blood running down the nose.
Slip, countering everything I'm throwing at him. He goes full AI. Look at that. Slip into the hook. My face is now busted up. My nose is busted up. The doctor stoppage icon is showing. It's starting to...
I said his nose is busted up. That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't be able to breathe right now.
It's starting to blink a little bit. My breathing is messed up, which means that I'm not recovering enough stamina. Anytime your nose gets...
Oh, you're getting good stamina recovery. Trust me. Look
busted
how
up like
fast
that,
that
your
thing
breathing gets
recovering
messed
to the
up.
green.
He lands an elbow.
Trust me.
Spinning elbow. Rocks me right there to the body, to the head.
Now that animation was cold. Look, that
Spinning
animation
elbow.
right there, that was cold.
Rocks me right there to the body, to the head, to the body. I'm just trying to survive.
This guy should be walking almighty slow right now.
He goes
There's
for
no way
flying
Martin
knee.
Vera is throwing punches this clean after getting rocked like that. Like, this guy's getting rocked. This guy's getting beat. No way that this guy is throwing punches back like that.
Head to the
Look.
body.
Like, hold on, play it back one more time. Look at this. Bam!
Rocks me right there.
Bam!
To the body, to the
Bam!
head, to the
Bam!
body.
Bam!
I'm
Bam!
just trying to
Bam!
survive.
Getting them the business right now. There's no way he throwing strikes that fast right back. Giving him the work.
Goes for a flying knee. I'm able to block that.
But look how he's able to strike back and retaliate after going through that gauntlet with the bloody
Right there, he
nose.
slips again.
Even going through that gauntlet right
He's
here.
gonna go body to the head.
Oh, never
with the
mind,
head
never
kick.
mind. I thought I seen this
Gets on
part.
top, and this fight is going to be over. Clearly his match. But what a fight that was, man. What a fight that was. I hope you guys found that to be entertaining. We really try to play the same way that the fighters will actually play. It's a very good reason why I enjoy playing.
No, that wasn't really a simulation style of fight, to be honest. And it's not even because they went and they exploited the game or they just didn't fight like them. They tried their best to fight like them, yeah. But the game doesn't really allow you to fight like them. Like, you know, it doesn't really make you like... This isn't the UFC 4 where you really gotta pick your shots. You can throw a fury of fucking strikes in this game. You can throw at least 500 punches or 500 strikes total, I mean. Easily. I wanted, does he show the fight card?
Every single fight's different. The way he uses different fighters.
Okay, let's see the animation, how they won.
So... I have two other gameplays that I can show you guys.
Okay, the camera angles are solid.
The judges score the contest.
49-46. 48-47.
Okay, the cut man probably could have fixed the cut by now. There's no way that you're letting the blood still just linger on their face. So the cut man, you're at this point, you should see the cut still maybe, but not the blood.
47.
For the winner by
Just a little critique, but
Corey Sandhagen. Beautiful. Beautiful work. So there you have it, man.
Same little raised arms animation.
Thank you so much for watching, boys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love, all the support. You guys are amazing. If you enjoyed the video,
show us
you
the
know
fight
exactly
card.
what to do. Don't forget to leave a like on it.
I'm curious on how
Don't
many
forget,
strikes was
don't forget.
totally
And I'll
strike.
see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. As always, stay safe, boys. Have
Show
a
the
good one.
fight card. No, show us the fight card. Is this the fight card? Overall. Total, these motherfuckers threw 400 strikes. Wow. 148 significant strikes. Is that even real, guys? Wow, is that even real? 3 stuns, 1 body health event. Wow, that's crazy. 400 strikes. Now, granted, a good amount of those strikes came from the floor. 6 minutes of control time, so a good amount of those strikes came from the floor. But to throw that much strikes totally, your stamina should be way much lower than that. And they obviously went for a rematch, so they did not only play one game. So this is more than one gameplay that they did. This is probably their best gameplay, so that's another thing to put into factor. This is their best gameplay, going full 5 rounds and just trying to show everything that's in the game. Pretty sure they went through every angle of the game possible. They probably went through every striking animation possible. I'm pretty sure they went through spin kicks. They went through body kicks, head kicks, front kicks, the clinch, the ground control, the punches. They went through a lot of things, but a lot of things were the same things, you know. I'm very upset in UFC 4.5 on what they did with this game. I'm happy they still have the jabs. I'm happy they still have my punching animations that can help me get to Division 20. That's all that matters. I'm still going to be good in this game regardless. But, you know, I wanted something kind of new. Just copy and paste the UFC, you know, ground transition features, clinch transition features. Slap that bitch on the UFC 4.5. Now you got a UFC 5. That's all I wanted, but yeah. You didn't even have to touch the knee elbow. You could have kept the knee elbow. The knee elbow actually kept the game actually kind of interesting. You actually would like to watch these guys and try to defeat these guys that actually like to specialize in that move. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a video game, you know. You can kind of put it, like, you know, look at Mortal Kombat, you know. There's some exploits to the game, but if you learn how, like, you know, sometimes it's challenging, but you like the shit, you know. But, you know, whatever, man. Martial Mind, I will say also, EA's paying you a good bag because you didn't go through a lot of the negatives of the game. EA's paying you a good bag, and I'd probably do the same thing. Hey guys, I will sell out too, just a little bit for you guys. I will say all the positives of the game, have you buy the game, and maybe talk my shit later on. But I'll be doing the same shit as Martial Mind to pay them bills too. Just saying. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out.